Good morning, everybody. So, I believe I have my mic issue figured out, so we shouldn't have any more echoes, or at least the last stream didn't. So again, sorry for taking so long to figure that out. It took a lot of trial and error. But anyway, I don't got too much time this morning, so we're going to get right into it. We have a lot of side quest missions that I've stacked up, and so I want to clear out some of this list. I could also use some more upgrade materials, level up materials as well. So I figured I'd just kind of get right to it and start clearing some of these out before hopping back to the main story. So I think first of all, I was able to level up more of the museum. Where's that mission? Maybe it doesn't show up here anymore. Then that would be in the travel log. Switch over to here. Here we go. Okay, now I believe I triggered a new mission.
Welcome.
Where did I start that though? No, I thought I did. Maybe I didn't.
Welcome.
Okay, well, never mind then. I thought there was a new mission for me to do to fill out more of the museum or something, but I must have imagined that. So instead, let's go to the Girth Grand Hotel because Serval was waiting for us there. Wait a second. It's a very good likeness of me. There's an expressively unbridled portrait here, or rather a wanted poster. The figure in the picture is predominantly grayish-white, androgynous, and looking straight at you with a sense of lukewarm lifelessness in their eyes. Yep, that about says it. Coupled with a structure that appears to be a hand gripping a baseball bat, it's instantly clear to whom the figure refers. You decide to peel it off the wall, for the sake of Belobog, and for your own sake. I was wondering when I'd find another one of those. There's like randomly all throughout Belobog of the different party members, and there seems to be no reward for taking them down, but they're funny to find nonetheless. Okay, so Serval. There you are. What's up, girl?
Where did they get to?
Ah, speak of the devil. I was just wondering when you might show up.
Never say no to a free afternoon tea.
Don't worry, there's enough to go around. On the house, order whatever you like. There's something I need your help with. I had to make it up to you somehow. Looks like we're not the only ones who wanted afternoon tea today, though. We'll have to stand up for the time being.
This something. Is it a favor? Of course it is.
Was it that obvious? I'm out of practice.
No need for formalities. Let's hear it.
Well, you're clearly better traveled than I am, and I know how generous you are. I feel embarrassed to ask now. How can I put this? If I remember correctly, you, March, and Don Hung came here on that train. The Astral Express, right? I was wondering, is the train accepting new passengers?
Why are you asking all of a sudden?
Well, it's just... the dust has settled now. The Stellaron problem has been resolved, and... Cacolia... Forget it. It's nothing. Forget I said anything.
Do you want to come with?
You see, there's not much left for me here except to carry on repairing equipment in the workshop. I like practicing the guitar, and performances are fun, but the crowds are pretty small. Besides, I'm a researcher. How could I not get excited about the chance to explore new worlds up close? Everyone gets tired of living in small places like Belobog after a few years, right?
Of course. Welcome aboard. Not that I don't think I have the authority to say so, but you've been traveling along with me anyway, so might as well.
Really? You're gonna say yes, just like that?
But I'll still have to ask the others for their input first.
I understand. I'm counting on you. I know this is a lot to ask out of the blue, so apologies in advance.
Not a problem, just leave it to me.
I knew I could count on you.
There goes Serval. I better send Himiko a text and ask about the request. Or I guess I could ask Mr. Yang? Or Pom-Pom? Who's the best one to ask?
Let's ask Himiko.
Let's send a message to Himiko.
Miss Himiko, I have a question. Ask away, Everick. I have a friend who wants to join. Potential... Yep, there we go. A potential new crewmate? Of course. So long as they're willing to travel with us, the express door will always be open. But I would like to know more about your friend. In your experience, what kind of person are they? I wouldn't say she's uninhibited, but I wouldn't quite say she's meticulous either, but she is a researcher, and she fixes stuff, so yeah, she's meticulous. Mechanical prodigy with a meticulous mind. That's pretty good, and maybe she and I will have something in common. What I'm saying is, I agree with letting your friend on the express. Ask her to take her time packing her stuff. Our express will always welcome new passengers. Thanks, Himiko. Don't worry about it. If there are other issues along the way, feel free to let me know. Time Express. Start. But I have a feeling that Serval is going to change her mind last minute or something. But we'll see.
Come around and have a look.
Lady Serval, my Lady Serval. Who are you? Ah, I know. You're a loyal servant of Lady Serval. You come to admire her radiant beauty, right? I'm a Silvermane guard responding to a report. You say that. No way. You're not even in uniform. I've never seen a Silvermane guard who walks around during the day in weird clothes. You must be a fan, just like me. Someone like me who enjoys climbing onto the workshop window to see Lady Serval's beautiful face up close all day long without any obstructions. So, you strike me as a bold person. Can I ask you for a favor? You're not about to ask me to go take her picture, are you? You're so smart. Just what I expect from a fellow fan of Lady Serval. In fact, I was just about to ask if you could help take a picture of Lady Serval. Is that alright? This goes against public order and common decency. My goodness, you really are a good person. I didn't say yes. Don't worry, taking a picture of Lady Serval is just another form of preservation. Probably. Please handle this for me. Should I help her? Or maybe go and tell Serval? Well, we hired this lady for the museum, so I guess she's not too bad. Nah, I'll tell her. But I first gotta talk to her.
You should go and talk to Lady Bronya, Serval. It was her personal invite, after all.
I know. Let me think about it.
Is this a bad time?
Oh, no, not at all. I could do with a hand, actually.
Perfect timing. Please, talk some sense into her.
I knew it.
I'm not taking sides. I don't even know what the deal is.
That's just it. There is no deal.
Serval, I understand your reluctance to rejoin the Silvermane Guards. But Lady Bronya values your talent, and she sees how much you could contribute to the rejuvenation of Belobog. So I came to talk to you about it. In any case, you should at least pay her a visit.
Okay, I get it. I'll make a trip to Qlipoth Fort and tell Bronya what I really think. Sorry, I need to get this over with. Let me know what they said when I get back.
Same old Serval.
I'm guessing Bronya doesn't know that she wants to join the Astro Express, so let's spill the beans a bit.
Join the Express?
Oops.
I see. No wonder she seems so flustered. So, that's what's on her mind. Sorry, my head's still in the argument. It's like this. As you know, my sister used to be one of the research team leads in the Silvermane Guard's technology division. Stellarons were her main area of research. But her expertise went far beyond Stellarons. She was, and still is, well versed in mechanical engineering and other fields. Immediately after her succession, Lady Bronya set her sights on Serval's talents. The Supreme Guardian wants her to resume her technological research and be a shining light for the revitalization of Belobog. However, you saw her attitude just now. I doubt her meeting with Lady Bronya will change anything. It'll probably just leave them both feeling dejected.
Maybe she just wants to see the outside world.
I think there's more than one element to it.
True.
My intuition tells me this is mostly linked to Madame Cocolia's passing.
Yeah, that makes sense. Sounds like you got a story to tell. Let's hear it.
Never mind. It's just a personal hunch. I've never been good at reading my sister's mind. I can tell the two of you have a close bond. If you get the chance, see if you can persuade her to open up about it. Hand on heart, I wouldn't want to see her sitting behind a desk in Qlipoth Fort and sighing all day either. Belobog is too small a place for a mind as inquisitive as Serval's. Maybe it would be better for her to join you on your journey. I'll admit, I'm a little worried about how she plans on getting all this across to Lady Bronya. Are you busy? Let's go and wait for her in front of Qlipoth Fort.
Sure.
You know what I mean.
Doesn't seem like they finished talking yet. I hope it's not turning into a shouting match. Let's go in.
I understand your circumstances, Serval. I respect your choice. It was my mistake to make an unwarranted request without considering your own wishes. Allow me to offer you my apologies. I hope you don't take this matter to heart.
No need, Branya. You're a Supreme Guardian now. Don't let a little thing like this... Besides, I'm the one who should be apologizing. I've put my own personal reasons ahead of Balapog's reconstruction.
I get it, Serval. After all, you and Mother... Sorry, I don't mean to open up old wounds. But there's something I need to ask you. This guitar, I found it after going through Mother's old things. She was never a music lover, so I thought this might be connected to you.
Cocolia... You...
Huh?
It's nothing. You're right, it does belong to me. In fact, it once belonged to me and Cocolia. It was our shared treasure. If you don't mind, Branya, could I take it back to the workshop?
Of course. I'm sure there's a story behind it. But that's between you and Mother. I won't pry. I hope you have an amazing journey, Serval. Do remember to visit home when you get the chance.
I will. Thank you, Branya. I assume you heard our conversation just now. I didn't expect her to be so open-minded. And she didn't even try to persuade me to stay. She didn't summon me just to return the guitar, did she?
I wouldn't rule it out. She's good at reading people's minds. She would have known that you'd never set foot in Clopoth Fort voluntarily.
After all these years, I never thought I'd set eyes on this guitar again. Guess we're stuck with each other.
Was Cocolia a secret rock and roll lover?
If she did, I never knew about it.
The story behind this guitar. It'll take a while to tell. When we were in cadet school, Cocolia and I were notoriously disruptive. We were always coming up with the next crazy invention. We called it exploring the infinite possibilities of new technologies. This guitar was one of those inventions. Cocolia came up with a name. The Super Electromagnetic Flux Player, or electric guitar for short.
So she was tech savvy too?
Not really, no. She was a military history major, very different from what I was doing. Still, we hung out every day. It's only natural that my love for inventing would rub off on her. I told you it'd take a while to tell the story. Let's get back to the workshop first. By the way, want to help me pack my bags?
Sure.
Huh? That melody.
That's one of yours, right?
I didn't think many people liked that one. Seems the city might have a few nice memories of me after I'm gone. Well, it's getting late. Let's head back. Now, what am I gonna call this new song?
Before we go to the side quest, let's talk about the side quest. I wanted to talk with you about your maniac fans. Ah, you must be talking about the one outside the window, right? So you knew already? Of course, I'm the most popular rock star in Belobog, after all. So basically, this fan wanted a picture of me. Did I get that right? Then help me take a picture. Make sure to find a good angle. You're gonna agree to this? Of course. I do my best to make my fans happy. I usually use reverse camera controls, but they flip them back around when you go into camera mode. So if I move around a lot, that's the reason why. Okay. And
You're here.
Serval.
Come on.
And what should we do now?
There's no place like home. I never feel completely free out there. Japard, can you lend your dear sister a hand? Help me pack my bags.
Am I allowed to refuse? This place, just looking around gives me a headache.
Okay, I promise this is the last time. I'm about to go traveling with him. Who knows how long it'll be before I can visit home again. You should help me pack while you still have the chance.
Fine. I'll give you a hand.
You just need to make yourself at home. You've done plenty of work already.
Except, seems like I do need to help her pack her things. Okay. Unfinished letter. Serval, what's this on the desk?
Oh, that's a letter I was gonna send to my mom. I haven't even finished writing it. There's nothing personal in it. Have a read if you like.
You're still writing to Mom and Dad?
Only to Mom. You know, I still don't get along with Dad.
You know, Serval, if you're really leaving Belobog for a while, you should pay them a visit first.
I'll think about it.
What do you have to say, Japard?
And I thought I was messy.
Looks like Japard's got his work cut out for him.
He's a pretty cute younger brother. I got some drawers here. Repair? What's in the case?
Well, let's see. Ah, yes. Silvermane Guard's standard issue portable heater. It's broken, though.
It's a family heirloom. It belonged to Rhonda once. You should take care of it.
I wanted to keep it with me. But that's the problem with old things. The less you use them, the easier they break. Besides, no one's paying me to fix it, right? Hey, wait a minute. Didn't I teach you a few machine overhaul skills? Want to practice on this old antique?
Here we go again.
Sure. Hello, Cheppy. Does she order you around like this too?
Like I said, let bygones be bygones.
The principle behind this machine and the one you fixed when you first came to the workshop is the same. You'll understand when you see it.
Okay.
So, I'll leave this one to you. In return, how about I tell you the backstory behind it?
Sure.
I knew you were a reliable apprentice. Think about it. You helped me fix my machine the first time you came here, and now you're helping me the last time, too. That's called having a beginning and an end, right?
Well done for putting up with her for this long.
Come on, she's cute. How could you say no? Let's see. There we go.
Wow, great job. Like I said, a reliable apprentice. As promised, let me tell you the story behind this little heater. Its original owner was an ancestor of the Landau family, Rhonda Landau. She was one of our great heroes who participated in the defense of Belobog 700 years ago. The records tell that during the decisive battle, she led 2 Silvermane Guard brigades. She engaged the enemy for 4 full days and nights in the fight for the city. I still have the newspaper clippings from that time. I'll show you when I get the chance.
I think I have actually seen the clippings before.
700-year-old newspaper clippings? That seems a little unlikely.
Well, they're
I
in
take that
the
with a grain of
Fragmentum.
salt. Even if they do exist, odds are she lost them.
The clippings aren't the point. What I'm trying to say to you is that we have a lot of talent in the Landau family.
Take responsibility for your choices and the people of Belobog. Every Landau is driven by that ethos.
Can we hear more about this guitar now?
Since you're so curious, I'll give you the whole story. This guitar was actually given to me as a birthday present by Cocolia a long time ago. I came up with the design, but I was never able to build it. Some of the raw materials were either too expensive or too hard to get a hold of. She helped me turn the concept into reality. Quick as lightning, always keeping her word. That was her way of doing things. Back then, I thought we'd be friends for life.
If it was a gift, why was it in Madame Cocolia's office?
I don't think anyone realized, but back then we were so close we didn't even differentiate between each other's possessions. We shared pretty much everything. We lived in the same dormitory, went to the same school together every day, ate together, whiled away the time together, and occasionally talked about music together, though it wasn't something she was overly familiar with. That's how things were until the day we fell out. A lot of our shared possessions never left her office again. I was always looking forward to the day she'd return this guitar. I thought that would be the day we could bury the hatchet. Now that I think about it, perhaps I was too naive. She'd probably forgotten it even existed. And that's the only Cocolia you guys ever got to know, huh? Always ahead of everyone else, never looking back, even for a second. She put it all out of her mind. Me and every memory to do with me.
No, she wasn't colder. She got brainwashed by the Stellaron. You didn't do anything wrong, Serval.
I know. But that's what makes it harder.
Let bygones be bygones, sister.
How did the conversation get so heavy again? No good. Let's talk about something interesting. You know something, Japard? That guitar case in your hand and my guitar? They're both from the same prototype. The Super Electromagnetic Flux Player.
I never knew your guitar had a connection to me, too. Quite the story.
What's this? Mysterious plant specimens. What kind of plant is this?
Oh, that? It's a botanical specimen. Little Lynxie sent it during one of her research trips.
Lynxie.
As for the name, I can't quite recall.
Snowman's Palm. And little Lynxie is the youngest sister of the Landau family, by the way.
Aw.
Yes. Snowman's Palm. My memory's the worst.
It's the only plant here that looks like it's still alive.
Hey, watch it. Anyway, this specimen means a lot to me, so I'm bringing it with me. Thanks for the reminder. That should be everything.
Is Lynx... Oh, she does have blonde hair. I have no clue. Well, I didn't know who this was. I remember the name Lynx. I didn't know she was related to the Landaus. I wonder why we haven't met her yet. She looks really cute. I'm guessing she's kind of an explorer, maybe?
Now, what am I gonna call this new song?
Let's get to the quest-related stuff. What should we do now?
Finally. I think I must have left cadet school with about the same amount.
No easy job. Serval, I want to ask you again. Do you really want to leave Belobog and go with the Trailblazers?
Of course. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I can't miss it. What's wrong, Japard? Oh, I see. Can't let go of your dear old sister, huh?
Forget it. I don't want to complicate things for you. But before you leave, I have one last request to make. The garrison is heading down to the underworld soon, to survey the situation around Boulder Town. Why don't you come with me?
Huh? You just said you didn't want to complicate things for me, and now you're sending me on a mission. Aha! You just want to spend as much time as possible with me before I go, right?
No, it's not that.
Aww.
I've heard there are a lot of old energy hubs in the underworld, and you're probably the only person in Belobog who knows how to inspect them.
You're lying, Japard.
Since you're leaving one way or the other, why don't you do the people of the city one last favor before you go?
Even at a time like this, you're still thinking about the people. I don't know what to say. All right, I'll help you out. The first and last time the Landau siblings will work together.
Thanks, sis. If
Aww.
you have the time, could you accompany the garrison?
Sure.
You're Belobog's hero. I'm sure you must be popular in the underworld. The Silvermane guards will face less resistance if you come with us.
Of course.
Thanks. I'll contact you when the guards have finished their preparations.
I'm tired of packing. Let's leave it here for today. Thanks for your help. Oh, I drank all the tea. Why am I getting sleepy?
Because packing sucks. Wait, is that it? I bet I have to wait another day before the next mission comes out. That's an interesting way to run things, but a good way, I guess, to keep people from burning themselves out, I suppose. Let's see, I got about 20 minutes left. What do I think will fit in there? Probably not much. Let's do a Herta space station one, maybe.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Oh, okay, or I didn't have to wait that long. We're preparing to set off. Let's meet at the overworld cable car in a bit. Okay. So sudden. It's not urgent. I still have to head back to the military lines first. I'm guessing Serval just left home. If you arrive before us, you have to wait for a while. Anyways, see you later. Okay. Oh, back we go.
It's getting late. Where to now?
By the way, before I forget, I'm going to deliver that photo to Serval's crazy fan outside. Well, she's gone. Arg, I missed my opportunity, I guess? That's annoying. Where are the stairs? Here they are.
So, this friend of mine...
Here we go.
You're here. Thanks again for agreeing to this.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Don't be. I only just arrived myself. The highest priority for today is establishing good negotiations with the Chief of Wildfire. I'm about to get that process underway. Serval was a little delayed on the way over, but that doesn't affect our schedule. Let's set off.
Alrighty.
Hold up, I wasn't that late.
Negotiations will be held in the Bouldertown Clinic. Serval and I are newcomers, so you'll have to lead the way.
Okie doke.
The underworld isn't exactly how I remember it.
Feels like we're not getting many friendly looks, huh?
Actually, I'll go this way. I can get some free food from the guy up here. Because I participated in his eating contest and won, I get free food now whenever I talk to him. Those free snacks that he mentioned. Wild herb soup. Thank you very much. Hello again, Oleg.
Well, well, well. I don't think our little clinic has ever played host to an occasion like this.
We meet again, Mr. Oleg.
Oleg will do, son. Oh, you. You probably won't know. Our young Silvermane friend here and I had the pleasure of speaking to each other at a certain Guardian succession ceremony. We're not complete strangers. But as for this young lady...
The name's Serval. I'm, an ex-engineer from the technology division, and Japard's sister? Pleasure to meet you, Chief.
Likewise, miss. The more the merrier. And it's good to have you here again. It bothered me and Natasha that we never arranged a formal welcome for you. Once we're done talking, you must all join us for a meal.
We'd be honored. But to your point, Oleg, let's finish our discussions first.
Quite right. Let's head inside. Too much commotion out here.
So she's your sister. The Landau family is full of talented young people, I see.
You're worried that Underworlders might still hold a grudge against the Silvermane guards. So you want to show your solidarity with the Trailblazers to build some trust. Seems like a sound strategy to me.
Rebuilding trust between the two worlds has always been a priority for Lady Bronya. People here must have felt abandoned by the guards after the passage was sealed off. If we were to simply take over the underworld in the name of the Supreme Guardian, I can only imagine how people would react.
Seems like you have a good handle on the situation. I see now why you made captain at such a young age.
So, you're also saying the guards want to work with Wildfire and use our reputation to win back people's support, correct?
I wouldn't use those exact words, but that is more or less what we want to achieve.
If that's the case, I've got a question for you. Since this offer comes from those who left us to our fate for more than a decade, how would you react if Wildfire refused? Would you use force?
She's not trying to be diplomatic about it, is she?
Starting to worry about your brother?
Choose your words wisely, Jeppy.
The barrier between the surface and the underground was the product of the former Supreme Guardian's misjudgment and the policies that resulted from it. The people of Belobog should have stood together, but instead, we were made to blame and hate one another. Lady Bronya wants Belobog to heal, so the Silvermane Guards need to regain the people's trust. But we won't achieve that by kicking doors open and policing everyone around. As a grassroots organization, Wildfire did an extraordinary job maintaining order for over a decade in the absence of the guards. I can only imagine how much work you put in to protect the underworld. I can assure you that the guards are not here to seize power. If it takes time for the people to trust us, so be it. We're willing to take small measures and serve as an auxiliary force to Wildfire to help maintain peace. I hope you can see that everything we do to rebuild trust and make Belobog work for all.
Both are good answers. Little Jeppy has grown up.
I've never really seen this side of him before. The more you learn.
That's an answer I can accept. Oleg, what do you think?
I think there's no need for the guessing game to continue. It's obvious we share the same goal. With the help of Bronya, Serval, and Japard, we're one step closer to rebuilding a united Belobog.
I agree. Tell Bronya that Wildfire will work with the Silvermane Guards on security matters. However, things aren't simple down here. Please also tell her to draw up plans in case the situation demands...
Monsters! Monsters from the Fragmentum! They're swarming toward the town!
Not good. Stay here, Natasha. The patients need you. The soldiers and I will handle this.
Understood. We'll be counting on you.
Everyone rushed outside. I should probably see what's happening.
Nah, I'm just staying here. Of course I'm gonna go outside.
Please, help my friends!
What happened?
The monsters invaded the mine. Please, you have to save my friends. Otherwise, those things would tear them apart.
Don't worry. The Silvermane Guards are trained for these situations. Where do we find them?
The Great Mine! The one with the big ore vein!
Understood. I'll send my men to set up a perimeter and start the rescue operation right away. Mr. Oleg, please entrust the Silvermane Guards with the rescue. The defense of Boulder Town will need Wildfire's expertise. Watch out for ambushes, and be ready to receive wounded soldiers.
You're a natural-born commander. Understood. Leave it to me, son. Your troops will be unfamiliar with the layout of the mine. I'll send some of my men to be your guides.
Thank you. In the name of the preservation, I promise we'll do everything we can to save lives. I'll go on ahead and lead the troops to the mine. Catch up to us when you can.
I couldn't get a word in while they were talking. A duty-bound soldier and a resistance leader. It's hard to be rock and roll in front of people like that. You know, maybe I need to put my inner struggles in a broader context.
People walk on different paths.
You're right. I've probably been idle for too long. It's easy to get stuck in your own head. It's just... I see people fighting for their lives, and here I am thinking about how to escape. I feel guilty about that. Wait a minute. Was that Japard's plan all along? Use guilt to make me stay?
Probably. But he probably couldn't have foreseen a monster invasion either.
That's true. Anyway, since he asked for help, it's time to give those monsters a shock. You know the way to the Great Mine, right? Let's catch up with Japard when you're ready. That's all you needed to say. Let's go.
Yep, it's a challenge. Okay. Level 51. We're fine with that. Let's see. Fire, wind, electric, physical, quantum. I probably should level up Qingcui, but I don't want to use my level up materials on her. So let's swap out you for you.
Did you check out my latest live stream? It was a showstopper.
And actually, probably put down Hung in there too. We're going to be OP anyway, but just in case. Oh, double Japard.
Put all artillery units on standby. Wait for my command to bombard enemy positions and cover our infantry advance. We have a choke point here. Tell all infantry units to switch to double line formation. Close quarters in front, gunners behind. Remember, get the wounded out as soon as possible, and always secure your flanks before advancing.
Yes, sir.
Ah, you're here. Get ready. We need to help the infantry lines drive deep into the mine. The back of the mine has been secured, which gives us a forward base to send in supplies. The Silvermane Wildfire Combined Regiment is conducting rescue missions as they advance. The battle is fierce. I need to get to the front line. I'll leave the command post to my officers.
I don't know much about warfare, but I don't see why a commander needs to lead the charge. The situation here is totally different from the restricted zone. Japard, let me and him clear the way for you. You should stay in your command post.
Thanks, Serval, but please trust my judgment on this. I made a promise to Mr. Oleg to save as many people as possible. I have to see to it myself.
There's no stopping you once you've made up your mind. Fine. We'll do it your way.
Let's move out. We need to clear a way for Wildfire and the guards.
You are both very stubborn. Where are we going? Not that way. You.
All civilians, please go to the bridge immediately. The Silvermane guards have set up a defensive perimeter. You'll be safe there.
There's a monster heading this way. What should we do, Japard?
Bring it down. We need to cover the retreat.
I've no interest. This sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Happy New Year!
There we go.
It made it easy for us, but we can't let our guards down. It's safe here. Let's move on.
Need to go around this way. Let's check here really quick. Nope. Oh, Fragmentum Soldier.
A will forged in ice never falters!
You can fight it, or rock with it! Turn it up!
It'll heal!
This sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
There we go. Hiya!
Fighting.
Let's rock! You can fight it, or rock with it!
A will forged in ice never falters!
There we go.
We caught them unawares.
Not this way.
Japard, look! The miners have put up a makeshift defensive line.
I'll just investigate this temporary camp for now. Oh, we need to talk to them.
Are you the Silvermane Guard?
That's right. We're evacuating the miners together with Wildfire. Are there any other civilians up ahead?
The Silvermane Guards and Wildfire are working together now? Oh, civilians. I saw a girl run out from our defensive position just now. My brother went after her, but they haven't come back.
Understood. I'll bring them back. The guards and Wildfire have set up defenses on the bridge. You should head over.
Thank you. Please, bring them back to safety.
Oh no! Monsters are coming this way!
Yep, that's a big
Leave
one.
the battle to us. You need to fall back.
Okay. Thank you for saving us.
Move carefully. This sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
It'll heal.
Happy New Year!
Let's rock!
A will forged in ice never falters!
You can fight it, or rock with it!
It'll heal. A will forged in ice never falters!
This sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Kinda wish I left my main character in with the party now. He's not that hard, it's just taking a while to take him down, apparently.
Let's rock.
Ouch, that burn is really hurting.
Serious.
Oh dear. Ouch!
A will forged in ice never falters!
You can fight it, or rock with it!
Let's rock. Happy New Year!
It'll heal.
That was harder than it should have been.
Searching for the missing girl and the miner.
Okay,
Is
glad
it
that's
me, or is
there.
it cold here?
I'm with you. Too late to repent. A will forged in ice never falters!
Let's rock.
You can fight it, or rock with it!
The sanctuary is but a vision!
Happy New Year!
It'll heal.
Doing much better this
Forged
battle.
in ice never falters!
Let's rock.
There we go. Oh, round 3.
You can fight it, or rock with it!
Happy New Year!
There we go.
That was
Oh,
a heck of a
hello.
performance.
I missed.
Yeah.
The sanctuary is but a vision!
There we go. Okay, this direction. Oh, another big one.
I'm with you.
Oh.
They're in danger. Let's go.
Let's rock.
It'll heal. A will forged in ice never falters.
Happy New Year!
Oh dear, we're frozen.
The sanctuary is but a vision.
You can fight it, or rock with it!
Let's rock.
There we go.
You two, it's too dangerous here. Find the Silvermane guards and Wildfire at the bridge. They'll protect you.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Zeno, take my hand. Let's get out of here.
Aw.
It's so cold here. I'm scared.
The monsters have gotten stronger somehow. I don't remember them being this difficult.
Thank goodness we got here in time. If we'd arrived any later...
And that's one brave little girl. You were like that at her age, too.
Huh? I wouldn't go that far. I only had Dad to deal with. He could be fierce, but nothing like the monsters here. Besides, my problem with him wasn't that he was a strict father. I just couldn't believe that he never lifted a finger to oppose Cocolia's order to seal the passageway. Vowing to protect the Underworlders in one breath, and then deciding they deserve to be abandoned in the next? Family code of conduct. What a joke.
Father was a soldier. He wasn't supposed to question the orders from his superiors. Never mind. I know I sound like I'm defending him, and I don't want to make you angry. At least now we've got the chance to right the wrongs.
I'm angry just thinking about it. Looking back, I'm glad I left home early.
Running away doesn't solve the problem. It's been ages since you two had those fights, but you still can't let it go. You need to walk out of his shadow. I'm not trying to change your mind. I just want to know that your choice to leave this planet is a result of having thought things through. Not because you're trying to run away from something.
My choice.
Sorry, I sound like Dad.
Don't worry about it. I get what you're trying to say. I do. It's just... I need some time. Let's
Might
focus
not
on
be the
business at hand.
best. Yes.
That miner we met said his brother came this way. We should look around.
Okay. Be careful, though. I sense a drop in temperature. Something's not right. It could mean something we haven't encountered before is waiting for us. Stay on your toes.
Okay. Hope this wraps up soon because I gotta get going soon.
These monsters are tough. I need to find those kids.
Hey, did you just scare off a Fragmentum monster?
Kind of. There was one on its own. I managed to chase it away. Speaking of which, you came from that direction, right? Did you see two of them?
They've retreated to the safe
Thank
zone.
goodness. I chased the monster too far and lost him.
They'll be okay now. You should head back to the bridge, too. The guards in Wildfire have set up a safe zone there.
Thank you, all of you. I'm just glad they're okay. I can finally retreat as well. I heard there's a powerful monster down the road, some kind of leader of the pack. I'd take caution.
Thanks for the intel. We'll be careful. I think he was right about the monster. You two, no sudden moves.
Oh, there it
I've
is.
seen this type of monster a few times near the restricted zone. Ready? Here we go. Wait, don't get too close. Something's not right.
Huh? What is it?
These monsters are usually eager to fight. You're guaranteed a fierce battle if you see one in the Fragmentum. But this one doesn't seem concerned about us. This could be a trap.
Are they that smart?
I'm not sure either. I just have a feeling that something's different.
The air... It's so cold.
Stellaron promises Serval.
Oh.
Did it just talk?
Steady. Get ready to counter its attack.
Can Japard not hear that?
Japard, Serval, Londo.
Did it just say Japard and Serval?
That noise! Do Fragmentum monsters usually sound like this?
I'm guessing I'm the only one that can understand because I have Stellaron inside of me.
Talking? I just hear white noise. Wait, you understand it?
It's repeating your names.
What's happening here?
I heard rumors about this kind of monster. Shadows in the fragmentum that assume human form are echoes of the will of past guardians. If the rumors are true, could it be?
Kalia. You just won't stop haunting me. I try everything to put the past behind me, and yet you always manage to creep up again. Kalia, you witch! You've terminated my research and ruined my life. What else do you want to take away from me?
Calm down, Serval. It's just a fragmentum illusion.
All that time we spent together, was any of it real? It was so easy for you to just leave this world behind. Don't you at least owe me an explanation?
Serval!
Londo, stand down. There is no place for you. The promised new world.
Sister, I know you want Madame Cacolia to respond. But this thing in front of us is our enemy. It was born out of the evil gathered in the fragmentum. You won't get answers from it. Fight with us, sister. Let's dispel the shadow of the past once and for all. Of course, if you're not yet able to confront the past, then he and I will fight for you, until your heart is ready.
I think she needs encouragement. Are you coming with us? Let's take it down.
You too. I'm sorry, brother. I always make you worry when things get serious. But I see what you're doing. Reverse psychology, huh? Well, seeing as we've come this far, Cacolia, let's settle this bad blood right here, right now.
Is that all?
That's it. Keep up.
A will forged in ice never falters! The sanctuary is but a vision! Break!
Sagacious discernment!
Let's rock. You can fight it, or rock with it! Happy New Year!
Doing good so far. Okay, piece of cake.
Serval. 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 Why do you always have to stand in my way?
The temperature is returning to normal. The monsters are retreating. I think it's safe to say that the shadow of Madame Cacolia was the reason for this invasion. The other anomalies we experienced were probably also a direct result. Whatever the case, we've managed to avert a crisis. Are you okay?
Of course. Yeah, that's it. That fire fragmentum monster was harder than that.
Sounds like something the hero of Belobog would say, all right. It would have taken us much longer to fight off the shadow without you. Serval, how are you feeling?
I feel like something heavy has finally been lifted. All that noise before it perished. Did you catch what it said?
Ooh. This is rough. I don't like lying, even if it hurts.
I see. You really made no effort to correct your mistakes, Cocolia. Anyway, it doesn't matter anymore. From here on out, I'm over that woman.
I can tell you mean it this time. I'm happy for you, Serval. It's not easy to truly put the past behind you. Looks like we accomplished our mission. I need to get back to the guards and Wildfire to wrap things up. You two should head over to Natasha's place and check in on the wounded.
Sure. Come find us later at the clinic. Let's leave Japar to his business and head back to town.
Rewards aren't that great. Oh well. Okay. Oh, wait. Okay. And
I'll need
this...
to record today's notes in the databank.
Okay, it's fine. But unfortunately, I really need to leave it there. I gotta get to work in like 10 minutes. So thanks for watching, folks. We'll wrap up this storyline, or story quest line, next time. So see you then.